Hello, my investing family. I know it's been a while, but I'm back with a story that will become one of the biggest investment opportunities Africa may have ever seen. Not just another company listing on the stock market. I am talking about the Dangote Refinery IPO. Over the past few days, social media has been flooded with claims that the Dangote Refinery IPO is coming around September. Some people are even saying that Ghanaians will be able to buy the shares through the Ghana Stock Exchange. Now, if you have been following this channel for some time, you already know something about me. I don't get excited because social media is excited. I verify first. So I decided to dig deeper, and what I found is both exciting and very important for every investor to understand, because this could be one of the biggest investment opportunities in Africa. But as for today, it is not yet an officially approved IPO. In fact, Nigeria's Securities and Exchange Commission recently ordered that all marketing and promotional activities surrounding this very Dangote Refinery IPO should stop, because no formal IPO application had yet been submitted or approved. That doesn't mean that the IPO has been cancelled. It simply means investors should wait for the official announcement instead of relying on rumors. And that's exactly why I made this video. Not to tell you to invest today, but to help you prepare before everyone else starts talking about it. Because if there's any one lesson investing keeps teaching us, it is this: preparation always beats panic. Now, let's answer the question that probably made you click on this video. Will Ghanaians be able to invest? Here's what we know. There are credible reports suggesting that Dangote is considering a Pan-African listing, and Ghana has been mentioned as one of the possible exchanges. That's exciting, but here's the part many people are leaving out. As I record this video, neither the Ghana Stock Exchange nor Dangote Group has officially confirmed that Ghana will definitely be part of the IPO. So if anyone tells you it's already been confirmed, take a step back. Until we hear directly from the company or the exchange, we should treat it as a possibility, not a certainty. And honestly, that's not a reason to ignore it. It's actually a reason to start preparing. Think about it for a moment. This isn't just another company looking for investors. We are talking about one of the largest refinery projects ever built in Africa. A company worth billions of dollars. A company that is already supplying petroleum products across the continent. If this IPO goes ahead, it could become one of the biggest public offerings Africa have ever seen. Opportunities like this don't come every year, and whether you invest in it or not, understanding how opportunities like this work can completely change the way you approach investing. Let me remind you of something much closer to home: the Kasapreko IPO. Many people didn't pay attention. Some thought there would always be enough shares for everyone. Others waited until after the listing before becoming interested. Then suddenly, everybody wanted Kasapreko shares. Some investors applied for hundreds of shares but only received a fraction because demand was so high. Others couldn't get in at all. After the listing, many of those same people were trying to buy the shares at a higher market price. The opportunity didn't disappear, but the easy entry did. That is why I keep saying, don't wait for everybody to start talking before you start preparing. If you are new to investing, don't let the term IPO scare you. An IPO simply means a private company is opening its doors for ordinary people to become part owners. Imagine you have built a very successful business. For a few years, only you and a few investors owned it. Then one day you decided, I want the public to own part of this business too. That's an initial public offering. You are selling the ownership in your company to the public for the very first time. And if the company grows over time, your investment may grow too. That's why IPOs usually attract so much attention. Whether Dangote lists this year, next year, or Ghana eventually becomes part of it, these lessons remain the same. First, prepare before the announcement. The best time to learn about an IPO is not the day subscription opens, it's now. Second, don't believe every post on social media. Always wait for official communication from regulators, the stock exchange, and the company itself. Third, make sure your brokerage account is ready. One mistake many investors make is waiting until everyone is rushing before opening or updating their investment account. Fourth, build an opportunity fund. You don't need millions. Even if you start setting aside a small amount every month, you will be in a stronger position when opportunities arrive. Finally, never invest because of excitement alone. Read the prospectus, understand the business, know the risk. Excitement can get your attention. Knowledge should make your decision. You might be wondering, if the IPO hasn't been officially announced, why make a video now? Because that's exactly how prepared investors think. When everyone is celebrating an opportunity, they are preparing for the next one. By the time the official announcement comes, they already understand what they are looking at. They already have their accounts ready, they already know the questions to ask, and they are not making emotional decisions. Whether this IPO happens in September, whether it happens later, or whether Ghana is eventually included, one thing will not change. This could become one of the most important investment stories in Africa. And here on Willpower Investing, we are going to follow every development together. This is only chapter 1 of the Dangote IPO story. The moment there's an official announcement, I will break everything down into simple language so that you know exactly what it means for you and what steps you should take next. We will answer questions like, is this company worth buying? How much money should you invest? Can Ghanaians really participate? And what mistakes could cost investors their allocation? So if you don't want to miss the moment, subscribe now to the Willpower Investing channel, because when the official announcement drops, you won't just hear the news, you will know exactly what to do. This is only the beginning of the Dangote IPO story. And trust me, you don't want to miss what comes next. Till we meet again, have a nice day.